So as you can tell, I'm in a different spot than where I was in the last episode. That's because I don't know what I'm doing. So we're going to go along this route here, which I believe if you travel all the way up this route, you will end up back in Lavender Town. And this also leads you to a bridge where the second Snorlax is. And yeah, you could go through the entire game without even touching this route. But I just ended up on it because I thought this was the way to go, I guess. Anyways, I think there's a lot of bird trainers on this route, so that's good for me because I got Ice Beam, so I can just knock them out pretty quick. Yeah, like I said, this was just a stab in the dark. I guess if you're looking for a way through this route, I guess I'm your man. Except not really, because I don't know what I'm doing. How many times I gotta say that? So yeah, this episode's gonna be very hard for me to commentate for a specific reason, which you will see later. It is the thing that takes up the majority of this episode. I may even mention it in the title of this episode. It's one of those places in the game that always gets me. It's just like the Safari Zone. It's just one of those places that needs to go away, to get out of my game. And I do believe my dog is barking. That's never a good sign. So yeah, this is route I don't know who cares, and I'm Willy123T, and we're playing Pokemon Yellow. Why am I just in this grass? So yeah, as you could see right there, I think that's when it really set in, that you saw that massive break in the recording, and then me ending up on the other side of the region, or not really the other side of the region, but pretty far away. That was me basically realizing, hey, I'm doing this shit wrong. I need HM Fly. Where's HM Fly? Oh shit, I missed HM Fly. Which, you know, it's my fault. I was just speeding through this game. And yeah, really added a lot of stress and difficulty on my life, just skipping over the most important HM in the game. Well, not really the most important. You could get through the entire game without HM Fly, I think. But for me, it's the most important part of the game, or the most important HM of the game, because I don't feel like going all the way from Lavender Town to Pallet Town by foot or bike. So we're gonna fly to Pallet Town, and from Pallet Town we'll be able to surf to Cinnabar Island, and we all know what's on Cinnabar Island. That's right, the Pokemon Mansion. That's what's gonna make this episode so hard to commentate. See, for live commentary, that was pretty easy. If you're live commentating Pokemon Mansion, you just say fuck a lot. And you get really upset and annoyed, and that's the episode. I think Pokemon Mansion even gave me trouble in my Leaf Green LP. So yeah, good. Just a great place, right? Everybody loves Cinnabar Island, and it's great Pokemon Mansion. What would we do without the Pokemon Mansion? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's gonna suck. And thing is, I'm pretty sure the hardest part of Pokemon Mansion is getting out of it. Anyways, we're in this laboratory, I think, and the only reason I went into this laboratory is because I wanted to get rid of my Pokemon fossil. I wanted to, no, I don't want to trade for Muck. Yeah, you can trade a Kangaskhan for a Muck there. I don't know why you would do that. Anyways, yeah, I'm just going to give him my Helix fossil to free up a spot in my bag, because I know I'm going to have a hell of a time picking up the items in Pokemon Mansion. That's the place. Because there's a lot of items in there. I need to get the key to get into the Cinnabar gym, and I don't know what items with. And there you go. That spot is already filled with TM35, given to me by this fucking nerd. And let's see what it is. It is Metronome. That shit is getting tossed. My dog is barking still. His barks are getting more violent. I'm going to go check on that, and when I return, we will enter the Pokemon Mansion. Alright, I'm just going to stock up on items now, because God knows we're going to need max repels for this place. It's not a place I like to think about. And as you can see, I'm getting 10. Count them, 10. Like 210. 2 times 5. 10. Alright, we're ready. We're finally ready. We're all stocked up. We're ready to go. Let's get in the Pokemon Mansion. Objective, get a key. How hard could it be? Ooh, we're freestyling. Hey! Shut up! Sorry. Had to scold that dog. You know, oh my god. Hey! Shut up! I have tended to these dogs, man. I have been good to them. May not sound like it, but I've been good to them. You know, I love animals. I love my dogs. But man, these dogs get annoying. You don't even know. Well, I mean, I'm sure you do know if you've ever had dogs. Especially old dogs. You know, when they're like a puppy, and like it's kind of weird. Like, when they get really old, it's like they turn into big puppies. Big puppies. Anyways, something tells me I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, tending to these dogs can be a real pain. I mean, I don't mind doing it because I know it's the right thing to do. But whatever. But the least favorite thing about my average day isn't the dogs. The worst part of the day for me is waking up in the morning. Like, I understand that there's morning people out there, but I'm not one of them. I think most people aren't morning people. Like, I think that's a very small minority, and I think, like, the media plays up there's more morning people than there are. Like, in every, like, TV show, there's, like, a morning person. Not every group of friends has a morning person. Most people are miserable in the mornings. And just waking up in the morning's such a shitty thing to do. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, you get up, you gotta, like, right when you get up, when you're, like, the most tired, the most out of it, the most, you know, the most irritable, that's like when you have all these responsibilities to fulfill. It's like as soon as you get up and motherfuckers start asking you questions. My parents are the worst about that. I get up, if they're home, they're asking me some questions as soon as I get up. But on most days during the summer, my parents aren't home during the mornings. They're at work by the time I get up. And, you know, I get up and it's like, I still got all these responsibilities to do. First of all, I gotta make sure I eat so I don't die. I mean, eating, it's pretty hard stuff right there. Second of all, got the dogs to check on, of course. And then, like, you know, I gotta, like, wipe the crust out my eyes, and then you get online. You get online, and I gotta check all the internet beefs that I got going on, and I gotta reply to, you know, anybody trying to step to me while I'm asleep. Gotta make sure that I keep that on check, and you know, but I mean, I guess it's like a good warm up. You know, like you gotta warm up before you go exercise, before you start pumping iron. So I guess like the shit in the morning, all that shit, it's like a good warm up for the day. But still, I don't like doing stuff in the morning. And that was the biggest problem with this academy I just went to. I skipped breakfast, man. I just skipped that breakfast because I wasn't getting up that early, man. We had morning assembly at what, fucking 8:50, something like that. Man, I don't. Most of the time at 8:50 I'm asleep. 8:50 in the morning. If I'm up, something's wrong. I had to get up every day at that academy by like 8:30 to make my way to that assembly. You know, get ready. Oh man, it was even worse there because the room was cold, and like I gotta be real with you. I'm bitching a lot right now, but you know I don't realize. I mean, you don't realize how much you take for granted, most likely. I didn't realize how much I took for granted. You know, my bed's comfortable. I can lay in my bed. These beds were not comfortable at this place I stayed at. No, no, no. And I'm not talking like, oh, the bed was a little hard. It wasn't very cushiony. Nah, son. It was like there was no, like, cushion in it. Like, I could feel every spring pressed up against my body. It was not a good bed. And the room was cold. So, you know, in the mornings, and it's like really cold, and you're like, oh, I need to get up, but it's so cold, and you don't want to get up, and you just want to stay under the blankets, because if you don't, you're going to die of frostbite or hypothermia or something. Yeah, that's what it was like every morning for me, man. I was like, oh, I can't get up, it's so cold. And don't even get me started on my roommate. And the shower, man. Yo, if you got a shower with water pressure, you better be thankful. You better go to that shower and say thank you. Because the shower there, man, it was a pussy-ass shower. Yo, we went to D.C. during this academy. And the hotel we stayed at D.C. had a nice-ass shower. I stayed in that shower long. I absorbed it because I was like, man, I got 2 more weeks left at that academy. A lot of you don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, no one really watches these videos besides Cody. And Cody knows where I was at. So he knows what I'm talking about. So that's all I need to worry about. See, I've just had this Pokemon Mansion footage playing in the background. I don't know if I'm in the phase of looking for the key or if I'm in the phase of looking for the exit. Because I know both of those took me quite a while. But basically, yeah, see, if this was live commentary, I would be bitching about the Pokemon Mansion. But, you know, it wouldn't be the same if I was just sitting here bitching about Pokemon Mansion the entire episode, because I'm not in it right now. This is just me watching someone play it, right? So, you know, I just bitch about some experiences in the real world. It's kind of nice how that worked out. But, hey, we still got 6 minutes of this left, and it looks like I am just bouncing around the walls like a fucking pinball. And the repel wore off. How many repels have I used? I honestly expected it to be more than that. My voice was getting kind of hoarse. Which is strange. That doesn't happen very often. Yeah, I think I've already found the key and I'm just looking for a way out of here. I honestly think that's it. Someone help me. It would have been nice if I hadn't used that escape rope in the Safari Zone last episode. And the rappel already wore off. Alright, I think this is where I said... No, we're going for another one. Oh shit. Wow, now we're just burning through these max rappels. Oh man. This is bad. I don't know. I appear to be very lost. And there's something very obvious I'm missing. I don't know what it is, but I remember, like, after I went and looked up what to do, I was like, wow, can't believe I overlooked that one. Man, we're burning through these rappels just because I don't know what to do. And here's where right there was where I had enough. I said enough is enough. I'm looking it up and I'm getting out of here. So we're gonna go heal. We got the key. As far as I know, that would be pretty shitty if we didn't have the key, but I know for a fact we do have the key, because BAM! We're in it. So we are in Blaine's gym, the Cinnabar gym, and this has got the quiz machines. This first question is bullshit, as you will soon see. I do battle this guy. Watch this question. Watch it. Alright, you get it wrong and you gotta battle the trainer, right? Watch this. Caterpie evolves into Butterfree. No, it evolves into Metapod. Whoops! Wrong call. That question is some bullshit. They should have thought of a better wording. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, Nidoking's at level 66. He is tearing it up. Why is there a trainer there and then one here? Do I have to battle both of them if I get this wrong? What? I didn't even read the question because I was speeding through. So, of course I got it wrong. And hey, it's Ponyta, Mox's favorite Pokemon. I had to make that joke. That joke will never get old. But you know what joke does get old in this gym? Burn Heal jokes. You make another joke about Burn Heal. I'm talking to every Pokemon player, every Let's Player, every person on YouTube. You make a joke about Burn Heal here, I'm going to kick your ass all the way back into 2010 where your jokes come from. Alright? Thunder moves effective against ground element type Pokemon. Is that the actual wording? Something tells me that is just not correct. That's... what the hell? Who speaks like that? Didn't read that, but I got it right. Good job. I believe this is the last one before Blaine. Tombstoner. Well, Tombstoner isn't a move as far as I know, so that's how I got that one right. Alright, here we go, Blaine. The 7th gym, but 6th gym badge for us. That's curious. We'll talk more about that in a second. Oh, it's Rapidash. Mox is just all over this gym. Ooh. And there, we destroyed him in like 2 seconds. I think that's a world record. That should be a world record for defeating Blaine. Yeah, I'm not making room for your TM because I don't care about fire type moves. I'm not using a fire type on this. I'm just going straight Nidoking. Alright, so at this point in the game, I'm like, hey, we beat Blaine. Blaine's the 7th gym leader. That means we should go to Viridian and fight Giovanni. Sounds like a reasonable thing to say. But, what's wrong with that? Some of you have probably already noticed. Those of you that have played Pokemon Yellow, or any Pokemon game that involves the Kanto region are going to see, I get booted from the gym. They booted my ass over that ledge. Pikachu's like, what did I just watch? Well, you gotta have all 7 gym badges to get in there. I skipped Sabrina, everybody. I, Willy123T, skipped Sabrina, and I didn't even know it. I was like, why can't I get in the gym? I don't have Sabrina's gym badge. Isn't that amazing? I just completely skipped the 6th gym. Unknowingly. Amazing. So, our boy AG is going to fly us to Saffron or whatever, and we're going to get that shit. So, yep, I'll see you then.